Today I want to speak about motivation. So I have a lot of conversations where people will say things to me like, Josh, I really want to change how I feel, I really want to transform my life, I really want to start exercising or reading or meditating, but I'm just struggling for the motivation. And I think that's a pretty common thing that people can experience. And I believe it's because a lot of people are buying into this myth of motivation. So I believe the myth of motivation is that you're going to feel motivated to do something and then you go and do it. So you're going to feel motivated to go to the gym and then you go to the gym. You're going to feel motivated to start meditating and then you go and meditate. But what I've learned is that it actually works the other way about. You just take the action first and then the motivation comes second. Because a lot of the time you're not going to feel like doing the things that you know you should be doing. And what happens is we let our emotions rule our lives. So we don't feel like training or writing or reading or meditating, so we just don't. Whereas I think the greatest success and the greatest results in life come where we just do the things we know we should be doing, regardless of how we feel. So for me, I have a period every day when I just sit down and write. Doesn't matter how I feel, doesn't matter what I'm thinking, I just sit down and do it. I'm never really that motivated to do it. I'm never really that motivated to wake up early in the morning. I'm never really motivated to train at first thing in the morning. I just wake up and do it, and then the motivation comes second. So don't wait for motivation, just do it. And in terms of just do it, what is it you should be doing? Well, that's up to you. You have to have self-awareness on what it is you think you should be doing. For me, exercise is a big thing, writing's a big thing, reading's a big thing, meditating's a big thing. Those are big things that help me get to where I want to be. So I just schedule in time every single day where I do those things regardless of how I feel. And then after it, once I start doing them, I actually feel more motivated to continue. And I'll link up a woman in this called Mel Robbins. Mel wrote a thing called The 5 Second Rule. It's a great book and influenced a lot of what I'm talking about at the moment. And basically, you use the 5 second rule. So when I wake up in the morning, I just count down from 5 and then I go and I just do that thing that I was going to do. Because what Mel learned in the book is that our brains are pretty much not designed to help us grow. Our brains are designed to protect us and to help us survive. So things that take us out of our comfort zones, which are usually things that help us grow the most, our brains are usually going to try and talk us out of doing those things. So if you use things like the 5 second rule, you can just do the action without even thinking about it. Because as we know, the most important thing now is just taking the action. Once you take the action, then the motivation comes. So 5 second rule is great. Just taking the action first. These are great things that are going to help you get more motivation. So if you're struggling for motivation to do some sort of thing that's going to help you or improve your life or just something that you want to do, don't wait for the motivation. Take the action. Schedule in a time every single day where you do something that's going to take you closer to that thing that you want to do. If it's like you want a better body, schedule a period every single day where it doesn't matter how you feel, you go and exercise. If you're writing something, have a period every single day where you write for an hour, doesn't matter how you feel. Because as we know, the biggest problem is just starting. Once you start, it's so easy to continue. The hardest step is always the first one. Once you take the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, the eighth, the ninth, the tenth, they all come quite easy naturally. It's just how do you start. So don't wait for motivation, take the action, use things like the 5 second rule and schedule in time each day to do things, and over time you'll build in these habits and you'll just start doing things rather than waiting for the motivation.